Well, hello everybody. This is a unique year, but I'm sure we're going to get through it together. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Mr. Caniano. I'm the computer science teacher at PS 221. This is going to be a very different year, but we've have some measures in place to make sure that it runs smoothly. So I'm going to go over some of those things today in this video. And the first thing I want to talk about is how computers is going to be done. So this year, computers is going to be done in the classroom. So I will come to the classroom for the students who are in blended learning. I will come to the classroom with laptops, and it's very important for me to be at least 12 feet away from the students for the safety of everybody, because I'm somebody who's in every classroom around the building. If you are coming in for blended learning, I highly suggest you bring your own headphones. We will not provide headphones, but if you would like to put your own headphones in, I highly suggest you bring them. That way the sound can be a little easier for you to hear. So if you know you have computers on day A or day B, whichever cohort you're in, you can bring your own headphones in to make the sound a little better on the computer. The other thing I recommend is to bring in your username and password for Google Classroom, because you may start a project with me, blended learning, and then you may finish it at home on Google Classroom. So please bring in your username and password. I have all the students' usernames, but I don't have your password. So if you bring your username and password each day, that will allow you to start a project while you're in school, and then you can finish it at home. I don't want you to have to do the same thing over and over and over again. If you're somebody who's doing work at home and you cannot do the activity because of your device, maybe you're on an iPad, or maybe your computer doesn't allow you to access something, just send me an email. It's no worries. I understand this is a very unique time. So don't worry about it if you can't finish a particular activity because of the device you're on. We're just going to do the best we can. The best way to reach me is by email. And my email is tcaniano@schools.nyc.gov. And the reason my email is the best way to reach me is because I'm in many different Google Classrooms, but I have one email. So if you send me a message through Google Classroom, sometimes it's hard for me to get it, or I could easily pass over it. But if you email me, that's the easiest way to get in touch with me. I also want to discuss some of the activities we will be doing this year. Fourth grade, the children will be beginning the year working on their typing. And we also will discuss internet safety, and we will write about internet safety using Microsoft Word or Google Docs if you prefer. We also will use code.org this year as well. This year we're on to the next course, which is course E, a little bit more advanced, but the children will be able to use it. We will also spend a lot of time creating games and animations in Scratch, and it's a lot of fun in fourth grade because I have so many different activities in Scratch, and it's interesting to see how the children take the concepts and to create their own games. So that will be a lot of fun. We also will work with PowerPoint this year, and the children will do some research and turn it into a PowerPoint. If you don't have PowerPoint, don't worry about it. You can use Google Slides. We also will work with Microsoft Excel this year as well. For this week, what I want to do is I want to start out with typing. Okay, so for this week, we're going to start out with typing. And I just want to really get a feeling of what different devices people have. So if you're somebody who you cannot do this typing activity, please email me so that I know that you don't have a device that has a keyboard. So the first week, what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to assess what are the devices people have, what are the devices people don't have. And like I said earlier, if you don't have a particular device or you can't do a particular activity, don't worry about it. I understand these are unique times. And just email me so that I know. And if you cannot do an activity, please just watch the video so that you understand the concept of what's being discussed. Okay, so here we are at our school website, ps221q.org. To get started, we're going to click on Grade Level Resources. And then from here, you can click on your grade to get activities. For this week, we're going to work on our typing. So you're going to click on Typing over here. Typing.com, and then you're going to enter in your username. So we will use the same username we did last year, and the username is your graduation year and then your first name and your last name. So if your name was John Smith and you were in the 5th grade, you put 21 John Smith. Okay, if you were in the 4th grade, you'd put 22 John Smith. John Smith. If you were in the 3rd grade, you put 23 John Smith. Okay? And then you would click next. And the password is PS PS221Q. So the username is the graduation year, 21 for the 5th grade, 22 for the 4th grade, and 23 for the 3rd grade. And the password is PS221Q. I want to do a quick review of where to place our fingers on the keyboard. So the pointy fingers go on the F and the J. Okay, so left pointy finger goes on the F, and the right pointy finger goes on the J. The left pinky goes on the A, the right pinky goes on the semicolon over here. You're going to have your ring fingers, left ring finger on the S, right ring finger on the L, middle finger on the right side goes to K, middle finger on this side goes to the D, pointy fingers on the F and the J, and the thumbs go on the space bar. Okay, so the pinky will do all of these red keys over here. The ring finger does all of these keys, and the middle finger will do the green keys over here, and the pointy finger on the left side does all of these light blue keys. On the right side, pointy finger starts on the J, does all of these keys, middle finger does the K, I, and the comma, and the right ring finger does the yellow keys over here, and then the pinky on the right side will do all of these. So when you're typing, please make sure you are using the correct fingers. Okay, so we always start with our fingers on the F and the J, and then our pinkies go on the A and the semicolon, and our thumbs go on the spacebar. So when you start typing, please do that. Now when you use typing.com in your account, I can log in and I can see the children's progress, how fast they are typing, and their accuracy. So please make sure you log into your account when you type so I can see how you are doing.